As the first rays of dawn painted the sky over the vast Israelite encampment, a new chapter began on the edge of Egypt. The air, once thick with the despair of slavery, now tasted of freedom and anticipation. Moses, his face etched with wisdom and resolve, stood before the elders of Israel. His voice, steady and firm, carried a divine message that would forever shape their identity as a people. A voiceover, deep and resonant like rolling thunder, proclaimed God's solemn command. Every firstborn male, of both man and beast, was to be consecrated, set apart as holy to the Lord. This act was to be a perpetual reminder of their deliverance, a sign that their very lives belonged to the one who had redeemed them from bondage. In a humble tent, a father, his hands calloused from years of labor, gently placed a hand upon the head of his firstborn son, his eyes filled with a mixture of awe and solemn duty, dedicating the future of his lineage to God. The command to consecrate was intertwined with another sacred observance, the Feast of Unleavened Bread. As the Israelites prepared for their imminent departure, a sense of urgency filled the camp. Families moved with purpose, gathering their few possessions and hastily packing their unleavened dough into their cloaks. There was no time for the bread to rise, a stark symbol of their swift exodus. Moses instructed the people, his words weaving the past, present, and future together. For 7 days each year, they were to eat unleavened bread, a ritual to remember the day they left Egypt in haste. This was not merely a dietary rule, but a profound act of remembrance, a way to pass the story of their liberation down through the generations. The scene shifts, showing a future celebration where a father, breaking the flat, crisp bread, explains its deep significance to his wide-eyed son, ensuring the memory would never fade. With their preparations complete, the Great Migration began. A panoramic view captures the awe-inspiring sight of hundreds of thousands of Israelites moving as one massive column, a trail of dust rising behind them, marking their final departure from the land of their affliction. This was not just a crowd of refugees, it was a nation on the move, carrying with them the promises of their ancestors. Among them, a group reverently carried a simple coffin containing the bones of Joseph. Generations earlier, Joseph had made his descendants swear an oath to carry his remains to the promised land. And now, that sacred promise was being fulfilled. Guided by divine wisdom, they did not take the shorter, more direct route along the coast, the way of the Philistines, a path fraught with military conflict. Instead, they turned towards the wilderness, their journey leading them to the shores of the Red Sea. As the sun dipped below the horizon, a miraculous transformation occurred. The pillar of cloud that had guided them by day, a clear and present sign of God's leadership, began to glow from within. It morphed into a magnificent pillar of fire, casting a warm, divine light over the entire encampment. This was no ordinary fire. It was a beacon of hope and a shield of protection against the darkness of the wilderness and the fears that lingered in their hearts. The pillar of fire illuminated the night, a constant, unwavering symbol of God's presence, assuring the people that they were not alone on this daunting journey. The final shot shows the Israelites marching forward, their faces lit by the ethereal glow. Their path is clear, guided by the divine light, as they move ever closer to the formidable waters of the Red Sea, their faith and their future hanging in the balance.